I'm Holly and welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing another Q&A. So welcome to Ask Sparrow. I've had quite a few messages from you guys asking me loads of random different things, and quite a lot of them are actually about Ov this time, which is really weird. So maybe for the next Ask Sparrow, I'll make sure that Ov is here to answer some questions as well. Also guys, I just want to give you a heads up, please ignore this like red scratchy thing on my chest. Ravenna thinks it's funny to like hold you and then like scrape and like squeeze you as hard as she can. She's just in like this weird phase where she just likes to hold you as like tight as she can and she squeezes you. So just please don't be like, what is that weird thing on your chest? It is literally just Ravenna like scraping me when she's trying to cuddle me and kiss me. Anyway, on to the questions. The first one is, you're Master Of's wife, right? Unless we've just got married without me knowing, then I think we're still fiance and fiance. I touched on this briefly before, but we were initially gonna get married next year, but we just thought it was too soon, especially since having Ravenna and trying to organize the house and then go back to work. It was really kind of a lot of pressure for both of us to try and get the wedding organized in such a short period of time. But we have actually arranged to get married in 2020. Hey Holly, I have a request and a question for your next Ask Sparrow video. My question is, do you believe in God? Oh my god, like this is the most controversial question that anyone can ask, because I feel like any answer I give for this question is going to be completely wrong. And I'm just gonna be, I've said it like before and I'll say it again now, I will always be as honest as I can, and I don't want my answer to ever affect anybody else or influence their decisions in life. It's not that I don't believe in God, like I do believe in the Bible. I do believe that probably Jesus was a very wise man and he told a lot of great stories and he did have a lot of friends, and maybe some of them are true, maybe not, and they were all noted down. But I am more under the impression where I do believe that there is something bigger out there. I'm an agnostic. I'm not, I don't believe in God. I'm not, this is so tough. I can't believe you'd ask me like the toughest question of all time. I hope that is an adequate answer for you. Oh my god, you can see how nervous I am because I'm playing with my hands. It is a really, really tough answer, and like I said, I don't want my decision or my answer to influence anybody, because that is not what I'm about at all. Hopefully the next question's a lot easier and I won't be like Cooper says, when's the first vlog on the other channel coming? The next vlog will be, well, we've scheduled it to be in about 2 weeks time, if not sooner. Ov and I really want to get Hollie and Ollie back up and running, but I needed to get my channel going before Hollie and Ollie started, so I wasn't kind of putting Hollie and Ollie before my channel kind of thing. It's a really, really tough thing to explain as well, because my mum and Ov's mum both look after Ravenna for like a couple of days a week. Like his mum will have her one night, my mum will have her one night, because obviously as parents we do need breaks. And I do find like I do a lot of things, like not only am I recording and editing my own vlogs, I'm a full-time mother, I do all the housework, all the cooking, all the laundry, and I look after Sparrow, and I do a lot of stuff. So taking on this vlogging channel as well, because I did do the editing for it before as well, like 70% of the time, it's a lot of things for me to take on at the moment. And what we've said for our vlogging channel is we would quite like the vlogging to mainly be about Ov and I, because in the beginning when Ravenna was a baby it was easier to vlog her because she was always sleeping or eating, so she wasn't really involved. But now she is a proper person and she's developing her own personality. We don't know if it's quite fair to always have her on camera. Ov and I chose this life. We decided what we wanted to do and we wanted to put our life on camera, but she is a child and she doesn't understand that, and we just don't want to force her into doing something that she is later going to grow up and say, I never wanted to be on camera, like why did you do this? Like we want her to be able to make her own decisions, and obviously right now we can't ask her to make her own decision. It's when she can be looked after by either my mum or Ov's mum, so we can focus on doing the vlogging. But like I said, it is going to be in a couple of weeks. Hopefully you guys are excited for it. It's kind of what we do at home, and Ov and I will obviously like do days out and we'll plan to do things. Like we actually said today that we were going to go and plan to go to the aquarium, so that could be our first vlog. I don't know. It's all a little bit up in the air at the moment, but it will be within 2 weeks, so stay tuned for then. Morano, is that how you say it? Morano? Ask Sparrow, what age did you start modelling? I briefly said this in the previous vlog about how I got scouted for modelling and then why I chose to go into that career. I started, I think I was either 18 or 19 because I had just finished college. At college I did performing arts. That was initially what I wanted to do with my life. I always wanted to be on stage and theatres. It was like my dream, and like modelling was kind of like a side job, if you will. I was fairly young and I was a bit naive. So anyone that is starting out in modelling and that's something, a career that you really want to pursue, I might actually do a video about it because I think there's quite a dark side to the industry that a lot of people are not aware of. And for me starting again, if I had to do it all over and start 18, 19 again, there's a lot of things I would have done differently. So maybe I'll do a video on that. Just if you guys think it's interesting or not, let me know in the comment box down below if that's what you want to see. My damn phone like wouldn't unlock. It's so annoying because it's doing like that 6-digit pin thing and I want it to do the 4 thing. So annoying. And sometimes it doesn't recognize my face, like when I have makeup on or when I don't have makeup on, it just never recognizes me at all. This one's more aimed at Ov, but I do know the answer for it, so I'm just gonna I'm just gonna answer it anyway because it was posted onto my YouTube. It says, is Ov planning on getting another car? Right, well this is a big and at the moment because I said to Ov is a big spender and he does not care what he spends money on because it makes him happy and he's worked hard for it, so fair play to him. At the moment we have 3 cars, one being the Tesla, which is mine and I frequently drive, the i8, which he just had de-wrapped back to blue, and the Hummer. This is a bit of a touchy subject because not only do we have 3 cars, Ov has also got 3 cars on pre-order. One being the Tesla Roadster, another being the Tesla 3, another one being this, I think it's a 1-seater car, but it's not much bigger in the area that I'm sitting in and it kind of works like a go-kart, but it's all electric. So I said to him, he's had the Hummer for about 5 or 6 years now. He drives it about once or twice a year, so I only taxed it for the 6 months. And I've said to him, if you sell the Hummer, you can buy another car. That's not an issue because you already have these cars on pre-order. And he was like, but I can't get rid of it. And well, there's no room on the driveway of, so you're gonna have to get rid of it if you want another car. That is my final offer because the deal is our cars are eventually all going to be electric. But the plan is to have the Model X, then when the Roadster finally comes, we'll sell the i8, so we'll have a sports car and the SUV, and then we'll have the 3, which can be kind of used for a daily thing and a sporty car. So that is the plans for the cars. We would like to be an economical family and all have electric everything. He's been looking at Mustangs. That's all I can tell you at the moment. What's your favorite thing about being a mum? No one has actually ever asked me this before, which is weird because they say, oh, what's Ravenna doing now? Or what level, like what stages are you on? Or how are you finding the transition for being a mother to go back to work? And I've never actually stopped and thought about what my favorite thing about being a mum is. I think for me, I would say it's made me a lot more caring. I've had this quite a lot by different people that only just have recently met me in the last few years or so. And they've said I come across as quite a cold person. And I'm not the affectionate one in our relationship. Obviously the very like kissy cuddly, like wants attention. And I'm like, oh, go on, stroke me if you will, like peasant. And for me, like it's opened up like this whole other world for me because I thought I loved Ov, like I really love Ov. And I just am obsessed with her. I cannot think of anything or anyone I love more in this entire world. So for me, being a mum, I think the thing that I love the most is she's just opened up my eyes to everything and things I never thought about before, like now I think about, and things I never felt before, now I feel. It's, oh my god, I can feel myself getting emotional. And I'm not an emotional person whatsoever. So she's just opened up my entire universe. And one day when you have children of your own, I think it is a little bit different for dads because they don't have that instant bond, like it takes time with the dads. But for a mum, it is just, oh my god, the most amazing experience. And I cannot believe I've waited all this time to have a child. I mean, I've obviously waited all this time because I was waiting to find Ov. Oh my god. I sound like such a cliche. But it's true, I waited until I found someone that I was really in love with, and I can't believe I'm glad we had a baby soon while we're young, because we get to enjoy all this time with her, and every day is a new experience, and it's just such like a beautiful thing. Like it's so difficult to put into words how amazing it is. And he's just the most amazing dad with her. Like when I watch him with her, I just smile and I can't stop my face from grinning, because it's just so amazing, and you created like this little thing with the person that you love the most. So imagine that love like intensified by like 1,000,000. It's just, I don't know, it's amazing. I'm gushing about my family. I'm a proud fiance and a proud mum. Can you believe it? What is your favorite photograph of yourself? I'll put the photo here or here. It is a photo. I'm wearing a black dress and I'm standing in the middle of a field. It's like a storm with like lightning bolts and things, and I'm surrounded by ravens. I think that's why I wanted to call Ravenna Raven, because I've been obsessed with them like since I was a child. Like I just love them. There's something so beautiful and like mysterious about them. But anyway, that's besides the point. This is one of my favorite photos. I feel like her photos really capture me as a person, because there's a certain like darkness to them, but they're also so beautiful at the same time, and it's hard not to get mystified by her photos. Next question. This is actually my last question, and it's from Courtney. It says #ask Hollie. Ooh. What did you take for GCSEs to what you do now? I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not very an academic person. I mean, I did quite well in my GCSEs, well-ish. I am more of a creative rather than an academic person. So for my GCSEs, I took the mandatory ones. I took maths, English and science. I also did French. I did history, music, drama and PE. But if you guys want to know any more like about my personal life or me growing up or anything like that, make sure you put that in the next Ask Sparrow. Right guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already, please do subscribe to the Sparrow Squad. Don't forget, if you guys want to ask me anything else, you can tweet them to me, Instagram them to me, or you can drop them in the YouTube comment box down below. But until next time guys, hope you enjoyed this video and lots of love. Mwah.